morning everyone. Welcome back to today's session class. আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছো। তিনি যতনি হামবাই today on behalf of Onik Edu Center, I, your master teacher of physics, welcome to my today's session class. Still now we cover, as you remember, we have to cover the topic of series connections and the parallel connections. Today we're going to learn the last part of this chapter of electricity. The name is heating effect of electric current, right? So as what is the concept, what is the meaning of that heating effect of electric current? Heating effect of electric current means whenever electric current can flow a particular circuit, that means heat are produced. That means it should be a collisions between the flow of electrons and the collisions between the atoms and the electrons. So today we start the topics of heating effect of electric current. The famous law name is Joule's law. James Prescott Joule, he was studying in the year of 1840 the volcanic electricity. He was born Salford, Lancashire, England, December 14, 1888. He was the first person to study the electricity and the concept of when the flow of electric current, nothing but a flow of electric charge can flow in a particular circuit, heat are produced. So let's come back to our questions, to our topics, heating effect of electric current. Look at the diagrams here, all the diagrams here. As we know that electric current, nothing but a what? Flow of electrons. Flow of electrons on a particular circuit. Look at the diagram here. Whenever electron can flow on a circuit, these are the atoms. These are the atoms. Electrons do not flow in a straight line. Electrons never flow in a circuit in a straight line. Whenever they hit the atoms, whenever they encounter atoms, they bounce by hit the atoms, and for that reason energy created. For that reason heats are produced. For that reason collisions happen between the electrons and the atoms. So during the collision, electrons transfer some few energies. Look at the energies here. Electrons transfer few energies to the atoms, and that moment of time atom starts shaking, or you can say ziggling. Now lots of electrons are shaking or ziggling here in a particular circuit. For that reason what happened? The collision happened. For that reason heat are produced. Look at the diagram here. Whenever current can flow, as we know that current always flow positive terminals to the negative terminals, and electrons can flow opposite direction of the electric current. That means heat are produced, more heat produced due to the more resistance, and the electric bulbs glows up more. Here the circuit here. So look at here, this is the conductor. So we know that current can flow in positive terminals to the negative terminals. That means here magnetic force, electromagnetic force are created, and electrons can flow opposite direction. So what we learn from our first concept, what is electric charge? Electric charge nothing but of number of electrons can flow in a circuit, right? And what is current? Current is nothing but of electric charge upon by time taken. What is the unit of current? After that we learn potential difference, that is V is equal to work done by electric charge. So from here we will find out work done W is equal to V times of electric charge. Instead of value of Q, we here put up the value Q is equal to I times of we put up the value here instead of Q, I into T. So what is the unit of work? Joule. So Joule is the unit of work. That means how much energy are consumed here. How much energy are consumed here? Potential difference current with the time taken. So that means whenever electric current can flow, nothing but of energy conversion into the heat produced. So here we find out energy is equal to potential difference V into current the times of what is the unit of energy, that is clear. Now the famous Ohm's law, what we learn, energy E is equal to V into I times of T, right? So we here first learn what is the concept of work of a battery. That is nothing but of voltage into voltage. So what is the term of the battery power? We divided work battery at the time of T. At the time of T, we will get the power of that means V times of, right? It will become V instead of Q. So here it will come V into I. So now power is equal to potential difference time of electric current. That is the concept of electric power. And what is the unit of electric power? That is nothing but of watt, right? So we'll find out the famous Joule's law by Ohm's law. By Ohm's law, energy conservations nothing but of heat are produced. H is equal to, instead of E you can write here H. H is equal to, as the Ohm's law, resistance R is equal to V upon by time taken. So instead of V, we have put up the value here. V is equal to I times of R. That means H equal to I square RP. This is known as famous Joule's. Known as famous. You can show it with the appearance of power also. P is equal to, if we change V, it will come I square R. If we change V, power is equal to V square by R. That is the relationship between power, current and the resistance. These are the basic concept of heating effect of electric current. Okay, students, look at the board please. Here are the some few applications of the heating effect of electric currents. First of all, today we learn the topics of electric bulb. So what is the concept of electric bulb? Look at the diagram here. As we know that electric bulb is made up by the filament. The filament name is tungsten. Why it is made up the filament by the tungsten? The reason behind it, tungsten is high melting points around 3380 degrees Celsius. Due to that reason, its heat energy more. It creates more heat energy. For that reason, electric bulbs can glow up more. And it's made up with the glasses, it's all are inactive gases. Instead of other gases, it's inactive gases. Like argon, near like this. Why these are using, instead of metal, we are using here alloys. Why? Alloy is made up with the metal and the non-metal, which is not reaction with the atmospheric oxygen, or else metallic metals can easily react with the atmospheric oxygen. For that reason, there is a very high chances to the metallic plate devices will be destroyed due to the when the more amount of electric current is supplied, the more energy of heat produced. For that reason, metallic plates should be easily damaged. Right? So here, devices electric current when flows in a particular circuit, that means more amount of heat can generate it. More amount of heat can generate it. Right? So this is the basic applications of heating effect of electric current. That means whenever heat can produce, heat energy can produce, that means supply of electric current, that means nothing but of flow of charges more than more amount of heat energy produced. That means electric current can produce the heat energy. Why? Due to the collisions of the atoms and the electrons in a particular circuit. Clear everyone? Now come to the electric fuse. What is the function of electric fuse? Now what is electric fuse? Electric fuse is always connected in series connection. I hope you learned what is series connection. Series connection is nothing but of total effective resistance R1 plus R2 plus R2. This is the concept of series connection. Right? And what are the parallel connections? Parallel connection means 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. So that means electric circuit always connected in a series connection. The original symbol, or you can say like electric circuit symbol of electric fuse, like look like this. This is the main diagram of a circuit of an electric fuse. Let us imagine the current can supply here, more amount of current supply. What is the main function of this electric fuse? Electric fuse are using here as a safety device of our electric appliances. Safety device. Electric fuse made up with the cases, with the porcelain cases. And that where using inside that electric fuse is where made up with either it should be alloy or you can say like metals. As due to the low melting points, whenever more amount of electric current can flow to safety the devices of our electric appliances, let us example a TV. So if more amount of electric current can supply here, electric fuse break the circuit, try to break the circuit. That means it's easily melted. For that reason, when high current flow, electric fuse melt and it's break the circuit. For that reason, enter the electric appliances, enter the circuit are safe. That's why electric fuse are using in our heating effect of electric currents as a safety device of our electric appliances circuit. Clear everyone? So still now we learn what is electric power. Electric power. What is the concept of electric power? Electric power is denoted with the letter of P, right? P means how much of energy can consume in per second time. That's nothing but of electric power. What is the unit of electric power? That is watt, right? So the question arises, what is 1 watt? 1 watt is nothing but of 1 joule. Joule is the unit of energy and per second. That is 1 joule per second. Very simple, it's called 1 watt. Don't try to just go through your question answer. Don't be memorized. Try to understand the basic concept. Without understanding, don't be like fully memorized without understanding. It is totally like waste of your time. If you understand the concept, it's very easy for you to easily understand the concept as well as you can easily memorize the concept. So electric power means electric energy consumed in per second time. From here, we can make a relationship with power means, as you know that energy means what? Potential difference times of I times of time taken by T. T should be cancelled. So power is equal to voltage into electric current. So now शायद एक बात सुना है घर में, वोल्टेज ज्यादा इंक्रीज होता है तो क्या होता है, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इंक्रीज होता है ना. So that means electric power more means supply of voltage increase, nothing but a supply of flow of current increase. That is a direct relationship between electric power, electric potential difference, as well as electric current. With the applying of famous Ohm's law, we have to find out electric power is equal to V into I. As you know that R is equal to V by I. So V is equal to I times of R. We put up the value of V here, we will get IR dot I, that means I square R. So that is the relationship between electric power, current and the resistance. This is also known as Joule's law concept. That means whenever heat energy produced, double amount of electric current can flow, that is flow of current can increases when the electric current can flow in a circuit as well as heat energy produced. We can find another formula. P is equal to change the value of V is equal to IR. So I is equal to V upon by R. That means P is equal to V square by R. That is the two relationship of power, resistance and potential difference. These two are relationship of I square means power, current and resistance relationship. We know that in our vehicles we are using a battery, right? The calculation it is with horsepower. Means around 746 watts. Okay. So now the question arises, how we calculate our electric bill, means how much energy we can consume in our daily life, or you can say that in our one particular appliances. Now we know that kilowatt hour means nothing but of BOT. This is called BOT. BOT means Board of Trade Unit. That means how much energy consumed in per hour. That means it is called 1 unit. So remember that kilowatt hours nothing but of is called BOT, Board of Trade Units. It is called of 1 unit energy consumed. So like example, you are using electric appliances, say one fan, one TV, one like two bulbs. So total how much energy can consume a particular circuit full month? How we calculate? With the help of kilowatt hour. Say example, one unit costing rupees 5, and you are using how much unit of current? Say 30 units. Enter a whole month. So what is your bill will come? 5 times of 30, that is rupees 150. This is the basic concept how to calculate your electric bill. Now students, we try to solve two numerical maths on the basis of concept of heating effect of electric current. I want to just a little bit mentions 1 kilowatt hour. If we convert into the joule, what is the value will come? We know that kilowatt hour means 1000 watt, right? And 1 hour means 60 into 60 seconds. Watt means joule per second, right? Second should be cancelled. So final answer will come 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. That is the commercial relationship between kilowatt hour to convert into the joule. So now look at the question here. An electric bulb is connected to 120 volt. What is given here? It's given here potential difference. How much given here? 220. Is it clear everyone? Now, how much current can flow? I is equal to 0.50 ampere. Right? So the question is, what is the power of the bulb? As we know that power is a direct relationship with potential difference and the electric current. That means P is equal to V times of I. And what is the unit of power? That is watt. Here. So voltage given here how much? Potential difference 220. Current given here how much? 0.50. Now what is the unit of power? That is watt. If you calculate these two values, 220, 50 upon by 100, 0 they cancel. That means 110. 22 times of 5. So that is the concept. That means how much electric power can flow on a circuit about the bulb? That nothing but of 110 watt bulb you are using when 220 volt potential difference connected and the current supply how much? 0.50. This is the concept of power, voltage and the current relationship. Look at the next one. Next concept, 100 joule. Just now we learned what is the concept of Joule's law. H is equal to I square R. That is whenever electric current flow, that means heat energy produced. With the applying of this numerical formula, we have to solve this maths. Here we have to find out first of all the electric current. I is equal to how much? Square root of H upon by R. Here how much it is given here? 100. How much resistance? 4. And per second. Time is here how much? 1. So it will come square root of 25. What is the unit of current? That is ampere. That means 5 ampere. After that, the question given here, how much potential difference across the resistor? That means we know that potential difference B is equal to what? How you can find out? I dot R with the appliance of famous Ohm's law. I here how much? 5. Resistance here how much? 4. That means 20. I hope you all are understand the basic concept of heating effect of electric current and the basis of heating effect of electric current. These are the some few numerical maths which are available in your NCERT books. Please try to practice at home. Try to understand the concept of this chapter. Try to follow enter the basic numerical concept. Then you have to try at your home by yourself. Is it clear, everyone? So today, up to this much, with these classes, I know your Physics teacher Sir Zubrodov Bhaumik complete the chapter of electricity. I try to share my own PPT notes. You try to follow our channel, that is Anik Edu Center online platforms, and try to practice more and more with these situations. We know that we are all suffering, but still we try to continue and follow your study. So thank you everyone. Jotoni Hambai, thank you so much.